Huh? 31 for the loss of 3 wickets. 14 runs required for victory of 11 deliveries. We have to wait and see which team is going to emerge victorious. So even now, the match is in favor of Mangaldevi cricketers. Unless and until something dramatic happens here at JEPPU cricket ground, they need a bowler who can make the ball talk in the language the batsman is not able to understand. Only then they can win this match. They need 2 bowlers out there, including this particular bowler is in action. Beautifully bowled, even though it was a negative. Chance of run out is out! Chance of run out is out. I don't know what the batsman was doing, running to the strikers and maybe get the feeling that he was taking a walk down the garden. He should have been very quick between the wickets, but it looked to me like he was taking a walk down the garden. 31 for the loss of 4 wickets. Poor running between the wickets. Rafiq was the batsman who was running towards the strikers, and he should have really run very hard and dragged his bat ahead of him. He would have been able to make it. Totally underestimating the skills of the fielder who hadn't directed it onto the stumps. 31 for the loss of 4 wickets. I request the skipper of NM cricketers as well as the KFC cricketers to report here immediately for the toss. We are running out of time. We are already behind scheduled time of the start of the match, which will be played between NM cricketers and KFC cricketers. So I request both the captains to cooperate with the organizers. 7 matches to be played in daylight, natural light to be precise, and 3 matches, the semi-finals, the 2 semi-finals as well as the finals, the grand finale will be played under lights, artificial light. 31 for the loss of 4 wickets. It turns out to be a very good over. Hassan the bowler from the pavilion end, going for a reverse sweep. The very first ball he faced. So I don't understand what the batsman was doing on that occasion. Instead of playing straight, he should have driven it straight down the ground. Bowler is bowling at a very good pace. It was bowled just outside the off stump. And bowler, when he bowls at a very good pace, it's not so easy for the batsman out there to reverse sweep that ball. I request Hakeem of KFC cricketers to report immediately for the toss. 31 for the loss of 4 wickets. 45 is the target. What a match we have on hands here at JEPPU cricket grounds. Hassan to bowl to Damu. Going for the reverse sweep. Again, I don't understand. This time it was going down the leg side. Doesn't appeal. I don't know. There was an appeal. Going for a reverse sweep to a delivery which was outside the leg stump. And it has been referred to the third umpire. Umpire Roland Pinto making a box in the air, rectangle box in the air. And he's just saying the third umpire to make the decision. It should be for bowled as well as stumping. We have to wait and see. It's not so easy. The angles that are available for us. It is really not an advanced technology here. We have only limited cameras capturing the view of this particular match. Whatever angles are available, the third umpire has to make use of it. The tournament has been organized by Nutan Frensurva in memory of Austin Montero. The Winners Trophy is sponsored by Sanjana Espai. The Runners Trophy is sponsored by Pratham Espai. Balls throughout the tournament is sponsored by Kiran Mandrabil, Nutan Frensurva, and other sponsors. Rohan Montero, Rahul Montero, Sadanand Shetty, the proprietor of Hotel Quality Balmata, Suni Shetty, World Urva, Vihan Chandra Surva, Mariamma Stores, Naveen National, Kenut D'Souza, Dubai, Roland, I beg your pardon, Ronald D'Souza, President Nutan Urva, V. Rajesh Kargajya Kshetra Urva, Chikita Bar and Restaurant Urva, Naveen Gatti, Pranav Builders and Developers, Devdas Coffee Card, individual trophies and cash, sponsored by Rohan Montero, Purple Cap and Orange Cap plus cash, sponsored by Rahul Montero, Best Catch, cash prize, Best Fielder cash prize, sponsored by Venu Malikatte, Man of the Tournament, jersey sponsored by Olympic Sports. On behalf of Nutan Friends Urva, I am grateful and thankful for their generosity, and we hope they are going to continue the same in the years to come. Thank you. The next match will be played between KFC cricketers as well as NM cricketers. It's going to be a cracker of a match, high voltage match as far as Rowan is concerned. NM won the toss and they opted to field first. It's going to be a really high voltage match. Every match ever since the very first match has been a high voltage match, no doubt about it, including this particular match which is going on. All the top 8 teams from Mangalore are out here in action. 31 for the loss of 4 wickets. Now we are waiting for the decision by the third umpire. If it's not conclusive, then it will go in favor of the batsman. One thing for sure. He has been bowled. So he has been bowled. So another wicket falls. 31 for the loss of 5 wickets. Mangaldevi cricketers are really making every weather of this target. Wickets are falling. And it's not a good sign. And now you can see the man walking towards the middle is none other than the season campaigner, Quresh, Wiley Fox I call him always. One of the best all-rounders. He has already passed his best. One thing for sure. And he has to agree with me. One of the best all-rounders and prolific run getter for Reliance cricketers. But unfortunately, he has passed his best. But experience, when we come to experience, it has no substitute. Almost like a mother's milk, which has no substitute. 31 for the loss of 5 wickets. He has the experience, but he is just telling on him. 31 for the loss of 5 wickets. Right arm over the wicket. Hassan the bowler bowls to Quresh. Was so quick on anything going down the leg side. Quresh beautifully bowled. And Quresh was able to get his bat onto it. Ball taking the inside half of the bottom edge of the bat. And there's a fielder at short mid wicket. He managed to field that ball. 32 for the loss of 5 wickets. They need a boundary here. At least one boundary to break the shackles. 32 for the loss of 5 wickets. Right arm over the wicket. 45 runs required for victory. It's going to go down to the wire. One thing for sure. Right arm over the wicket. Hassan the bowler. Bowling the penultimate over of Mangaldevi cricketers. Running away from us. Fast umpire. Wide of the cage. Delivers. Plays it. Works it through that vacant mid-on range and down to the long on range and for a single. Now Quresh is the one wanting a second run. No way they was able to go for the non-existent second run. End of the over. 33 for the loss of 5 wickets. And they required 13 runs for victory. 12 runs for victory. 12 runs for victory to be precise in 6 possible deliveries, excluding wides and no balls. Now it looks like it is even Stevens here at UCG Ura Cricket Grounds. The match is wide open. At the end of 4 overs with 14 runs to get of 12 deliveries. Match was in favor of Mangaldevi cricketers, and now it looks like it is slightly in favor of Bedra JEPPU. During the prize distribution ceremony, 3 former cricketers will be felicitated, honoured. Mohan Suvarna, Francis Munna, and Lakshman Kudal. So all 3 of them will be felicitated. 33 for the loss of 5 wickets. The next match will be played between KFC cricketers and NM cricketers. NM cricketers winning the toss and opting to field first. That will be the next match, so I request both the teams to be in readiness. Immediately after this match, we are going to start the very next match. We are running out of time, so I request both the teams to cooperate with the organizers. We need to finish 7 matches out there before the darkness falls, and the semi-finals and the finals will be played under the lights. 33 for the loss of 5 wickets. 12 runs required for victory, and 6 possible deliveries, excluding wides and no balls. Couple of big hits will seal the match in favor of Mangaldevi cricketers. It's not so easy. This is not so easy. Quresh is already past his best. One thing for sure. Still is in his mid-40s, and still he looks young. 33 for the loss of 5 wickets. Bowler. Imran the bowler. From the far end. From the RM Associates end. From the Matadagani end. To bowl to Rizwan. Imran bowls to Rizwan. Left side of his legs, down to the deep square leg region, fielder from behind square leg, long leg region, head run, across diagonally to forward to his left to field that ball, and the batsman cross off for a single. 34 for the loss of 5 wickets. Quresh on strike. Quresh is the batsman out there. Younger Quresh would have just finished this match in style. .34 for the loss of 5 wickets. 5 overs have been bowled. The last ultimate over, and the 5 deliveries of the ultimate over to be bowled. 45 is the magic figure they're looking forward to, whereas JEPPU beg a pardon, they have to defend 44 runs for victory if they have to win this match. Right arm on the wicket. Oh, plays it across the line. Ball ricocheting off his bat. Leg, we have to wait and see. It was a leg by trying to play across the line to a delivery. It was slightly down the leg side. Wasn't able to make contact. Ball ricocheting off his legs, going down to the short extra cover region for a single. 35 for the loss of 5 wickets. 6th over is going on. 45 is the target. 10 runs required for victory in 4 possible deliveries, excluding wides and no balls. Right arm over the wicket. Imran the bowler. Bowling from the far end for the RM Associates end. Slowly walking to the top of his bowling mark. Advised there from the wicket keeper. Charging all the way towards Imran. Whispering into his ear what to do next. 35 for the loss of 5 wickets. Right arm over the wicket. He has to bowl wicket to wicket. Right arm over the wicket. Drives it through that way, bring it down to the long off region. No fielder out there. At mid off region, 1 run across. This is not going to bother the fielding side. 36 for the loss of 5 wickets. So there, in case of a tie, one thing for sure, JEPPU cricketers are going to win this match. Brothers JEPPU are going to win this match because they have lost only 4 wickets. So in case of a tie, let me tell you, JEPPU cricketers, brothers JEPPU are going to win this match. They had lost only 4 wickets, whereas Mangaldevi cricketers have lost 5 wickets. They need to score from here on 9 runs for victory. Across the line, he plays that to be a wicket. You have to wait and see. That's a 6. What a shot it has been. What a shot by the wily horse. I beg your pardon, wily fox. Superb shot. Quresh the one swinging his bat over the long on boundary for a maximum. Picking the line and length to perfection. Getting underneath it. Up and over she goes. Over the deep mid on boundary for a maximum. Now they have to score 3 runs for victory. 2 deliveries. 2 deliveries, 3 runs. Can he produce one more? Big hit. We have to wait and see where that was. That really come from nowhere. Superb shot by Quresh. Picking the line and length to perfection. He had nothing to lose. He went for a big hit. Fortunately, the ball, I don't say that was fortunately, he picked the line and length to perfection. That's the reason why he was able to execute it to nicety. 42 for the loss of 5 wickets. Superb shot. One more big hit can seal the match in favor of Mangaldevi cricketers. So now we have to wait and see. 3 runs required for victory, and they need to score 3 runs. They don't have any other alternative. Whereas Brothers JEPPU, Brothers JEPPU, if they are going to tie this match, they are going to win this match. They have lost fewer number of wickets. .42 for the loss of 5 wickets. Right arm over the wicket, delivers. Sweeps it, reverse sweeping it down to the boundary. That's before us. It's all over. And what a match it has been. And what a victory it has been. It would not have been possible if not for that wily fox. Suresh, superb batting performance, superb batting display, and he managed to score 10 runs of 2 deliveries and sealing the match in favor of Mangaldevi cricketers and finishing his match in style and moving on to the second round. What a match it has been. Who would have thought that Mangaldevi